was a rookie bus driver, school bus driver, and I'd heard all the horror stories about being a school bus driver, so I was a little apprehensive. So this little girl gets on my bus, and the next thing I know, I hear this angelic voice singing. She's sitting right behind me. That little girl's name's Kayh Palmisano. She's going to sing for us today. That was 6 years ago, and they lived up in Sarasota. And Candace told me that they were going to move to St. Augustine so she could attend a school over there for the deaf and the blind. And I often wondered what happened to that little girl. I had hoped that she was doing well because I knew she had an amazing gift and amazing talent. So when I was looking at my route this year, I saw this name, Kayh Palmisano. And it had been 6 years, and I didn't quite recognize it at first, but then it dawned on me who she was. Candace had given me a CD 6 years ago that I still have. And I thought, wow, that was up in Sarasota. I just happened to take this route in Northport. Now they live in Northport. So it's been a joy to have her on my bus. And when you're driving a school bus, you make a lot of observations, whether it be traffic patterns, traffic behavior, or human behavior. And it becomes real easy to tell the students that they're being nurtured and taken care of from those that aren't getting that. And it's fairly obvious that Kayh is getting that nurturing and that love from her parents as they help her develop her talent and her gift. So I think we're in for a real treat this morning. So welcome, Kayh.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Hi.
My name is Guy. I'm Kayh's dad. This is Candace, my wife, and this is Kayh. She's 13 years old, and she was born in 2004, and she was born actually, we were blessed with her birth. Everything went well, and then 4 months later, we had noticed she had an issue. She wasn't tracking, and she wasn't following us when we'd go across the room or hands in the face or anything. She just, we were concerned, so we brought her to the doctor, and then they told us that she's legally blind. And that really just, me and my wife just sunk. We felt hopeless, and we weren't sure what to do. And we prayed about it, and we just sought out the Lord and muscled through. You know, I was taught when I was young to, whatever situation you're in, if the Lord gets you to it, He can get you through it, and that's what you have to do. And the only thing I can say is to try to explain it to people is just imagine you. We knew we were going to have a child, and just imagine you planning a trip to a foreign country, and you learn the language, you study the economy there, you find out all the information about it, what you need to do, what to expect while you're there, and you get on the plane, and you get off, and you find that you're in a different country than you had prepared for. You didn't speak the language, you don't know any routes, anywhere to go, any of the tourism. It's just, that's how we felt. We, raising a kid with special needs is very challenging. But we got through, by the grace of God. and we're gonna perform a couple songs, and we're gonna start out with Jesus Messiah.
Yes.
Start with that one. All right.
He became sin, who knew no sin, or we might become his righteousness. He humbled himself and carried the cross. Love so amazing, love so amazing, Jesus Messiah, name above all names, blessed Redeemer, Emmanuel, yeah. The rescue for sinners, the ransom from heaven, Jesus Messiah, Lord of all. His body the bread, his blood the wine, broken and poured out, all for love. The whole world trembled, and the veil was torn. Love so amazing, love so amazing, Jesus Messiah.
All right, so you heard the story about us going to St. Augustine for a while. Back in 2012, early spring, we had planned the move, and it was a big step going from West Coast to East Coast. And I couldn't find work over there. And all the years that we were raising, both of us were raising Kayh, I made it a point to be the only one working, so Candace could work with Kayh and get the things that she needed as far as education, literature, anything that Kayh would need. So the thing was that I ended up having to be separated from them for a while they lived there, because we got her enrolled in the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind, and I had a good job here. I was making decent money. So it was pretty much the whole summer of 2012 that I was living and working in Sarasota during the week and driving to St. Augustine every weekend to see my family. Was it 2015?
Well,
She likes to correct us.
2012, yes, it was in 2012, but there was also a time in the summer of 2015.
Yes, yeah, there was. Anyways, a connection that me and my daughter had always had, and the three of us, we've always had, is music. And she's a very brilliant girl. She's very smart. And we had sat down one weekend. I think when I finally moved to the coast with them and got a job, we had sat down and I started messing on the guitar, and we were doing lyrics and stuff. We ended up writing a song about it, about missing somebody, and we'd like to perform that right now. So.
I sit beside a dying fire. I see a different view. A moonlit sky takes the stage, and I gotta ask you, where are you? I'm not sure if I can make it on my own, but I really don't have a choice. Just wanna hear your voice, and I pray to God every single day. Gonna be a way to have you here with me. As I sit beside a dying fire, every single night, the moon's view is clearer, and I can finally see the light, but I'm still not sure if I can make it
Okay. Now, along with moving to the St. Augustine, Kayh, of course, was in a different school, and she didn't know anybody. And it's, the thing that happens today with kids, it's happened since the dawn of time, is you always have a bullying happening with people feel they need to bully. They maybe feel insecure about themselves, and it makes them feel better to make fun of somebody. And I never really thought that it would be an issue with a school that, with deaf and blind kids bullying each other. But I guess, it's really surprised about it. It happens. It's funny. Some of the kids have more sight than the other kids, and that just gives them some, I see better than you, and it's amazing the spectrum you find. The kids, they can be very creative when it comes to making somebody feel low. But so Kayh was getting bullied by this one girl, and the girl was she used to say that. She said, I got better sight than you. And I used to tell Kayh, well, hey, you can read in the dark. She reads Braille. Just say, well, I can read in the dark and you can't. So
my eyes shut.
So that's that was something that impacted her going to school every day. We used to hear about it a lot, and she wrote a song about it. She wrote lyrics. I put the guitar together and arranged it, and it's something that was heartfelt. And so this is another song that Kayh wrote, and here it is. It's called "This Is Me."
Yeah.
I had a little guitar malfunction there. But, she covers for. I'm just the guy in the back. She's a star. So. No, it was the Kayh. Kayh was in separate. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about. We only had 15 minutes. I think that's about it. Do you want to do one more?
I guess one more.
Okay.
It's up for the audience.
I believe.
You want to do I believe?
Yeah.
They're used to going over.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. This is another song we put together. It's a Christian song. So, you ready, Kayh?
Yes.
All right. I'm not going to do a beat to this one. All right. Thank you. It's Kayh, Candace, and Guy.
Yes, and this is the Palmisano Band. The Kayh Palmisano Band. Kayh Rose Band. Oh, the Kayh Rose Band. Thank you. Sorry.
Said I could call you anything I wanted.
Sweetheart, darling.
Sweetie, sweetheart, darling, it doesn't matter, right? Well, praise the Lord.